Hello everybody, I'm going to be back with some more Disney nostalgia. This time it's a Disney Fairies DVD. This one either came with one of my mini fairy figurines, like the tiny dolls, or my Silver Mist doll. I don't remember which one it came with, but we're going to put it in. And this movie was promoting the Tinkerbell movie original concept, where Tinker and her friends get captured and basically a bunch of stuff happens. That was before they went with the movie idea we have now with the Tinkerbell movie. Now let's see if it will read it. Another thing that's on this DVD is there's a bonus game on there that you could play on the computer. It's the Create a Fairy one that I used to play before Pixie Hollow became popular. Yeah, I'm one of those people. I did this before it was popular. So I'm thinking of actually like making this little series, like just looking at a bunch of nostalgic Disney stuff. If you guys want that, I'd love that.
That laugh travels all the way to Neverland to become a fairy. And deep inside Neverland lies a secret realm, a world unlike any other, where imagination and pixie dust spark great adventure. This is the land where fairies dwell. Welcome to Pixie Hollow.
Yay.
There is so much for you to explore. So let the magic begin.
So these are all the things. I know I have flash on, but that's just because it gets dark in here sometimes. So it has the Secret Fairy Messages game, which is a little dumb actually, but I might do that. Pixie Hollow Explorer, which fairy are you most like? Tinkerbell movie sneak peek, Tinkerbell movie trailer, and I'm going to let this bar here go away because I think there might be something down here, but I can't see it. We're going to do which fairy are you most like? Oh, Create a Fairy, but that we can't do that on this part.
I'm Fairy Mary, and I'm going to help you determine which fairy you are most like.
Yay!
And believe me, I should know.
Yay!
All the fairy hopefuls attended my class to earn their pixie dust. So, let's stop all this fluttering about and get on with it, shall we? I've prepared some special questions for you.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
Just choose the answer that you think most describes you.
I will.
Right. So here we go then. Imagine for a moment that you could live anywhere you choose. Would you choose a farm in the countryside packed with horses, cows, and chickens?
Maybe. I don't know.
A tree house in the forest surrounded by giant trees and exotic flowers.
That one sounds nice too.
A houseboat on a peaceful pond right next to a flowing waterfall.
That sounds nice as well.
A glass house so you can stare at the stars.
Yeah, that
A
sounds
house
nice.
that was falling to pieces so you could fix it up.
That one doesn't sound nice, actually. I don't want to have to like fix up my house over and over and over again because it keeps falling down. A tree. I've always wanted a tree house when I was a kid. But I love animals, and I've always wanted to live on a houseboat too. What would I choose? How about a tree house? That sounds fun.
I see that question really made you think.
It did.
Excellent. But our journey has just begun.
Oh no.
Now, suppose that it's the birthday of a good friend.
Okay.
What type of gift would you give them? An original artwork painted by you?
Maybe, I don't know.
Take them swimming? A book that would teach them something new?
That's insulting.
Offer to walk their dog for a week? A bouquet of flowers?
They said bouquet. I think they're really British. They sound really British. Well, I would use fire alpaca paint for that. Swimming, it really depends on the weather. A book to teach them something new that's a little insulting. Why not just give them a book they like Fault in Our Stars or Harry Potter? Give them Harry Potter. That's what I'll do. I'll give them Harry Potter. Offer to walk the dog for a week. Bouquet of flowers. Art sounds the best, honestly.
Ooh, an interesting answer reveals an interesting person.
I know.
I look forward to your answer in this next question.
All right then.
Before you drift off to sleep at night, what do you like to do? Make sure the nightlight is on.
I'm not a baby.
Make up a story in your head.
That's what dreams are for.
Drink a glass of water.
Maybe.
Cuddle with your dog or your cat.
Oh, that's what I do.
Invent a special game you can play in bed.
I cuddle with Milo because, like, he's my baby and he loves my room.
Here's a conundrum for you.
Conundrum!
I should tell you, a conundrum is like a puzzle.
Thank you.
So, if you were planning an outing for you and your friends, what would it be? A trip to the pool or the beach?
Sounds fun.
A visit to a museum?
It sounds fun too.
An expedition to the zoo?
That sounds fun.
A nature hike?
It also sounds fun.
A visit to the planetarium to gaze at the stars?
They all sound fun. These all sound fun. What would I do? What is the most fun to do with friends, though? Most fun thing to do with friends is the beach, or the pool, because, like, you can play games.
Well, I know one fairy who might make the same choice. Now, if I ask one of your friends to describe you, what do you think they might say?
Hey, friends, what do you say?
You like to be the leader of the group. You always make them laugh. You're the best friend ever. You always look your very best. You're always very helpful.
What would they say about me? They'd probably say something like helpful because, like, I like to help my friends. I'm just a nice person.
Oh, you surprised me with that answer.
Yes!
Let's see if you surprise me again.
I surprised her!
Imagine that two of your friends are quarreling. What would you do?
Oh no, no fighting.
You're willing to try anything to stop them.
No fighting, please.
Try to figure out who's right by asking clever questions. Leave them alone and go play with your dog instead. Avoid getting involved so they don't get upset with you too. Tell them a special story about friendship.
Two of those are, like, not helpful at all. Like, just leave them alone. Hey, there's my dog. I gotta go play with my dog. I'm sorry. I'm going to, like, leave my best friends to fight, probably end their friendship because dog is more important. Yeah. And telling them a story about friendship really won't help. The best thing, what I would do is just, like, try to figure out who's right and then, like, find a compromise.
You're more than halfway there.
Yay!
But I must still learn more about you.
Oh,
Let's
okay.
see, suppose you lost some pixie dust. How would you react?
Why would I lose pixie dust?
Organize a search party. Search as many places as you can as quick as possible. Ask your animal friends. Perhaps they know where it is. Paint a lost pixie dust poster. Instead of looking for it, you'd play dress up.
Oh, I lost my pixie dust. I better go play dress up. I probably would do that, but I also, if it's something important, I would want to look for it. I normally, like, search as many places as I can quickly because, like, I want it found. I want it found.
Aha. I thought you might react that way.
Stalker.
Now, if your mother or father asked you which chore you would rather do around the house, what would you choose?
I already do laundry.
Caring for the plants. Feeding a pet. Cleaning the windows and dusting the lampshades. washing pots and pans. You like to tell others which chores to do.
Hey guys, I'm gonna be in charge, okay? You do these chores, okay?
Why am I not surprised? I think I'm beginning to get a clear picture of you and the fairy you are most like.
Yay!
If I asked you to let your imagination run wild and make up a story, what might that story be about?
Let's see.
Animals who can talk and sing.
Disney.
A space mission to explore the stars. A magical forest in which a blade of grass is taller than a person. A school story where everybody was really nice to the new girl. A secret world underneath the sea.
Okay, so this one's a Disney movie. This one is Star Wars. Magical Forest. I don't think I have anything for that. This is an anime, this is like a cliche anime, and then this is Mako Mermaids. I like the Mako Mermaids. I like water.
Oh yes, that answer was very helpful. We are getting close to the answer you are waiting for.
Yay!
Now, suppose you lose a tooth and the tooth fairy leaves some money under your pillow.
I'm too old to lose
What would you
teeth.
do with it? Buy some snacks to share with your friends.
I can lose teeth by accidents, I guess.
Spend it at the pet store. Buy some lip gloss. Spend it to go to the water park.
Oh, you guys know what I would do. You guys know.
This is very exciting. You are almost at the end of your journey.
Yay!
Please give this next answer a lot of thought.
Alright, I'm thinking.
Suppose that someone new moves into your neighborhood. What do you do? Introduce yourself right away. Wait until they introduce themselves to you. Make a homemade greeting card to welcome them. Organize a party for them. Lend them your favorite book.
It'd probably be nice and wait for them to introduce themselves.
Oh my, this is a rare occurrence. There seems to be a strong similarity to not one, but 3 fairies.
What?
I'll need to ask you
Nani?
one question. Choose your answer very carefully. What quality do you possess that makes you a good friend? You are very good at keeping secrets. You're always willing to try new things. Your artistic abilities inspire everyone.
I like to try a lot of new things, to be honest.
The fairy
Ooh.
that you are most like is Prilla,
Oh.
the newest fairy in Neverland. Enthusiastic Prilla is a boundless bundle of energy and is willing to try anything. As the youngest fairy, she doesn't like feeling left out. But luckily, with her playful disposition, she can make a game out of anything. Since you are most like Prilla, you are probably very determined to succeed at whatever you do.
Well, that's kind of like me, but not
To
always
learn
like
more
me.
about any of the fairies, you just need to choose one. It will be my pleasure to tell you all about them.
In my opinion, Ronnie is more like me. We'll show you her.
Rani, the emotional water fairy. Rani is a bundle of contradictions. She cries very easily, but though she's sensitive, this fairy knows how to take charge. Rani is always eager to organize the various fairy events, like the leaf boat races. She can often be found in her favorite place, underwater. Why, she can hold her breath longer than anyone.
I identify more as
All
Ronnie.
right, let's not dilly-dally. Please go ahead. Choose a fairy that you'd like to learn about.
Well, since we already did Prilla and Ronnie, let's do the other book fairies here, and then I'll do the movie fairies for you all.
Fira, the confident and lively light fairy. Fira loves to take center stage and star in the fairies' light shows. She's not one to hide her light under a bushel. You can often find her training the fireflies that light Neverland. And though she doesn't welcome cloudy days, she will indulge in casting shadow puppets just for fun.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Just Beck.
Beck, the sweet and kind-hearted animal fairy. Beck can be quite shy around the other fairies. She feels more comfortable playing with her animal friends. She's quite well versed when it comes to reading the thoughts of animals. Her secret dream is to actually be an animal herself. Like an animal, Beck is very curious. She likes to explore new places and meet new animal friends.
That's kind of like me too. I love animals and I love to explore.
Let's not dilly-dally. Please go ahead.
Oh, Lily,
Choose
I
a
forgot
fairy
about Lily.
Lily, the kind and patient garden fairy. You will almost always find Lily in her bare feet, and she has a most ingenious way of coaxing the flowers into blooming. She tickles them. She can make a vine grow and ride it like an elevator.
Okay, and then finally Bess, and then all the movie fairies.
Bess, the enchanting art fairy. Creativity always flows when Bess is around. She gets so involved in her wonderful creations that she often doesn't notice when she has splattered paint on her clothes. Bess can find artistic inspiration in everything, from a delicate flower to a misty storm cloud.
Alright, Tink.
Tinkerbell, the lovable pots and kettles fairy. Although she has a flair for fixing things, her real passion is seeking out adventure, and she usually finds it. This sassy but kind-hearted fairy is also very loyal and will always go out of her way to help her friends. No one could have a better friend than Tink.
Yeah, Tink's awesome.
All right, let's not dilly-dally.
Let's do
Please go
Silver Mist
ahead.
now.
Choose a fairy that you... Silver Mist, the caring and sweet water fairy. Now, still waters run deep, which is a way of saying Silver Mist is quiet, but she puts a great deal of thought into everything. The fairies can always count on her for help. She may be content to sit home on her water lily, surrounded by waterfalls, but sometimes she likes to have a little fun with her very own water slide.
You have a water slide? I'm jealous.
All right, let's not dilly-dally. Please go
fun.
ahead. Fawn, the playful and fun-loving animal fairy. Being a tad mischievous, Fawn has been known to play the occasional prank on her friends, and she's not above doing something silly, like burping just to get a laugh. But Fawn is also considered the animal authority on healing creatures with pixie dust. All right. Rosetta, the graceful garden fairy. Pretty Rosetta loves to play dress-up, and if you want to know what's going on in Pixie Hollow, be sure to ask her. She's a social butterfly. She also has quite a knack for telling bedtime stories to her favorite flowers.
Rosetta is really pretty.
All right, let's not dilly-dally. Iridessa, the bright and shining light fairy. Oh, she's not just bright because she's a light fairy. Clever Iridessa loves to learn about new things and share what she's learned with her friends. The other fairies find it a challenge to ask her a question that she doesn't know. I hate to admit it, but sometimes she even stumps me. You can often find her arranging the stars in the night sky so they sparkle just the way she wants them.
She's kind of like
Right,
the Hermione Granger of the fairies. Okay, and we'll do Secret Fairy Messages just because that's really quick, and then we'll do Pixie Doll
If
Explore.
secret fairy messages are what you're after, then you've come to the right place. As you can see, the fairies have replaced some of the words in their messages with pictures. All you have to do is figure out what words the pictures represent, and the mystery will be solved. Click on the answer button when you think you've got it. Good luck.
Let's see. Okay, so this is Queen Clarion, and this is someone clapping. So, a secret fairy message from Queen Clarion. Clap if you believe. Let's see if we're right.
A secret fairy message from Queen Clarion. Clap if you believe.
I would, but I'm holding my phone right now, taking this video. Okay. A secret fairy message from Tinkerbell. Peter Pan is my BFF. Funny thing, Peter Pan is not in any of the Tinkerbell movies. I wish he was.
A secret fairy message from Tinkerbell. Peter Pan is my best friend.
Okay. A secret fairy message from Silver Mist. Water fairy. Hang on a second. Hang on. Look at this. Look at that. Her wing is clipping. Look at that. Silver Mist, something's wrong with your wing. You should probably go get that looked at. Alright, a secret fairy message from Silver Mist. Water. Puddle fairies? Puddle fairies! Probably water fairies. Water fairies make rain by dancing on the cotton balls. Those are clouds, probably.
A secret fairy message from Silver Mist. Water fairies make rain by dancing on the clouds.
That's fun. Oh, shoot! Shoot, sorry.
A secret fairy message from Rosetta. Ladybugs are my special helpers.
Sorry, I clicked on that a little fast. Secret fairy message from Iridessa. I heart things that glitter and explode.
A secret fairy message from Iridessa. I love things that sparkle and glow.
Oh, that's glow, not explode. Okay. Secret fairy message from Fawn. I play jump over the frog with frogs. The frog is jumping over the frog. I think that's leapfrog. Jump over the frog.
A secret fairy message from Fawn. I play leapfrog with real frogs.
Jump over the frog. Oh, hey, it's Queen Clarion again. Fairies are born of a little baby's first ha-ha-has.
A secret fairy message from Queen Clarion. Fairies are born of a child's first laugh.
A baby's first ha-ha-ha. Secret fairy message from Tink. I'm busy in here. I can... Okay, well, okay, so the stem bent, and then it was glowing and sparkling, and then doot. Let's see what it is.
A secret fairy message from Tinkerbell. I can fix almost anything.
You know, there was a better way that you could portray fixing things. I'm turning on my lamp. There we go. Secret fairy message from Silver Mist. My house, my pink doll house, has a puddle slide. That's probably the water slide they were talking about.
A secret fairy message from Silver Mist. My house has a water slide.
Why is the H in house capitalized? A secret fairy message from the beautiful Rosetta. My favorite, this is probably color, is, of course it's pink. Of course it's pink. You're such a girly girl. You're such a gal. Oh my gosh.
From Rosetta. My favorite color is pink.
Like, oh my gosh. Secret fairy message from Iridessa. My house. Okay, so we learned that this is glow and not explode. But it would be fun if the house explodes at night. Hi, I'm Iridessa. My house explodes at night. Alright. See, it's not.
Secret fairy
See, it's
message from
lowercase here.
Iridescent.
It's lowercase right here.
Glows at night.
See, that's a lowercase h. Okay, let's see. A secret fairy message from Phone. My arms get like tired, so I have to switch them up. That's a sheep, that's a horse, and that's a cow. Those are farm animals, so farm fairies? Or probably animal fairies, since she's an animal fairy. Animal fairies teach burbs how to flap.
A secret fairy message from Fawn. Animal fairies teach baby birds how to fly.
Okay, so that was the last secret message. So now we are going to move on to our final thing, Pixie Hollow Explorer. And then I might do Create a Fairy afterwards, like in a separate video.
Trampolines. A forest filled with butterflies. All part of the magic you'll only find here in Pixie Hollow. It's the enchanted home of the fairies. So if you've ever wondered what a fairy's house looks like, this is your chance. Haha! Just use the map to explore each remarkable dwelling. So go on. It's okay. They won't mind.
Okay, good. Don't want to like intrude or whatever, you know? Okay, so this is how Pixie Hollow used to look before the movies came out. Let's start here and then go all the way to here. So this is Sparkling Valley.
Oh, isn't this an inspired idea? Fashioning your home to look like a tea kettle. Well, Tinkerbell is a pots and kettles fairy after all. When Tink isn't out on a magical adventure, you'll find her at home fixing things for the other fairies.
That's nice. Fun fact,
There are even more fairies' homes here. Take a peek, if you'd like.
Thanks for interrupting me. Anyway, that was the original concept art for Tinkerbell's home. And the inside of her house for the concept art actually became Vidia's house. Okay, so let's go here.
Iridessa's home in this sun-drenched meadow is perfect for collecting sunbeams. You see, her sunflower home has a tiny crystal that soaks in the rays of the sun all day long. At night, the crystal gives off a warm light. Why? Oh, well, I guess I can tell you. Light fairies don't like to sleep in the dark.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
There are even more.
Okay, let's go
With the
here.
help of all her feathered friends in Pixie Hollow, Fawn has fashioned her home in the nook of a 1,000-year-old pine tree. The fairies love to play hide and seek here with the animals. And though Fawn has hung a clothesline, this animal fairy is usually too busy playing pranks on her friends to put her laundry away. I think a little less play and a little more work is in order here.
Yes. Yes, definitely, of course. Yes. Okay, Buttercup
There are
Canyon.
even more fairies
Come
homes
on.
here.
There you go.
Rosetta always makes sure she looks just so. So it comes as no surprise that this garden fairy has crafted an exquisite garden topiary home. She loves to gather the essence of flowers to create perfume for all the fairies. Ah, lovely. Oh, and this is a wonderful spot where Rosetta tells bedtime stories to her favorite flowers.
I want some fairy perfume. Okay, here's the last one here. And then we'll look at that book.
There are even more fairies' homes here.
Come on.
Take a peek.
Let me go to Stillwater Springs.
A lovely water lily makes the ideal home for a water fairy. On warm afternoons, Silver Mist inspires the waters around her home to dance. And I bet you thought they were just fountains.
Oh, there's a boat.
Apparently, it's much more fun to slide out of a house because I do spy a water slide.
All right, now we move on to these bookie book. Okay, so we're gonna start here, and then we're gonna go all the way here. So let's go here to the seashell.
I bet you can guess that this is the home of a water fairy. It's Brandy's
No way.
home. Notice the shell? It was given to Ronnie by Silvermist to welcome her to Pixie Hollow.
Syl is older than
Yes,
Ronnie.
From one water fairy to another water fairy. And you might not know that the very first water fight ever started right here. Those rascals.
Oh my. Okay, so we're gonna go over to this gourd thing.
A house that blooms. No one but a garden fairy could coax the flowers to bloom like that. Of course, she's had a little help. A bee named Bumble is very fond of Lily and acts as her special assistant. You can often find her painting polka dots on the flowers by tiptoeing across the petals.
That sounds fun. Okay, now we're gonna go to this thingamabob.
You'll find Beck's house high up on a tree branch. She built her home from scrips and scraps she found on the floor of the forest. Only Beck would turn a simple nest into one of the finest fairy homes. It's the perfect place for Beck to entertain her feathered friends. And come to think of it, she's the only fairy who can speak bird without an accent.
Excuse me, I was cracking my neck because it was a little stiff. Alright, so now we're at the mannequin.
So many beautiful colors. One can tell right away that this is the home of an art fairy. Bess's home is the ideal spot for artistic inspiration. The other fairies often gather here to admire her work. Oh dear, look out for the spilled paint.
Uh-oh, look out for the spilled paint, everyone. Alright, so we have a mirror here.
Oh my, talk about a sunny spot. This is Fira's room. Since she's a light fairy, she's placed her bed right under the window. That way she can take naps in the sunshine.
Alright, and last one is a daisy.
Isn't this a lovely bedroom? It's Prilla's house.
Prilla!
And what do you think her favorite flower is? Aha! How did you guess? That's right, it's a daisy. And
Oh,
her
my.
favorite food?
How did I guess?
Poppy Puff Rolls. I can't quite see them anywhere. She's probably gobbled them up.
Prilla. Okay, so that was that. So I'm going to do the Pixie Disney Fairy Creator probably tomorrow. Just vote what talent you'd like me to make the fairy. If you want a water fairy, garden, light, or animal. I'll be sharing this around and asking people to vote for that as well. And I'll do whatever result is the most popular tomorrow. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.